Oh, hello, guys. So we are starting our last challenge. This will be the last project for the layout section, and then we're gonna move to our normal projects. Right? Maybe we're gonna create this one, but still we need to study few more things in CSS like read, positionings, units, CSS units, right? So these are the few things we're gonna complete in the coming days. But before, let's continue with our challenge 8. I have just opened this. So in here, right, let's pay attention first. Let's look at this layout, okay? So, okay, the main container is our wrapper, that is 1200 pixel. Then two breakpoints, 700, right? So small screen, that is less than 700, right? So small screen will be something like this, okay? And the large screen, or maybe between 7 to 1000, right, will be some similar to this one, okay? And this is the desktop view, right? So this part is only made responsive. We will look at that also, right? So I'm thinking what we're going to do, right? We're going to start with the mobile, okay? Mobile first approach means we design the site for mobile, and then when we go above small screen, right? When we go above 700, right? When we go above 700, then this will be small screen, okay? This will be small screen. Soon we cross 700, right? We're gonna make it similar to this, and above 1000 pixel we're gonna make this one, right? This something like this, okay? So mobile first. This is the mobile. Small screen is the mobile, then the medium screen, and the desktop screen, right? So we're gonna work from mobile. Okay, so before we start, first thing, I have created the folder already. Image, I have added the image. I just copied from the layout 4, right? Yeah. And then we have index page and style CSS page. Okay. CSS, I just added margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box, right? We always do that. Index, connect our CSS to the index page. Now, first thing, I'm gonna add the fonts and some basic CSS, right? Before we start our HTML, okay? So for that, I need to look at our design, or things which what we have here, right? So colors, these are the colors. So let's start with colors, right? So I'm going to create a variable for all this color, okay? Let's call it dark, maybe green or blue, right? No, green, right? Not green, but dark. Okay, let's call it primary black, right? Primary, primary blue, maybe. To That's the first one. Then maybe light. It's called secondary, right? Secondary blue. Okay, so that's the second one, and then we have gray. So yeah, let's keep it gray for now. 6F7 37F, right? And then we have a white. I mean, all is same, right? So you just have to keep 3, okay? You don't have to add like 6, like all F. So out of 2 is the one color, second middle 2 is the second color, and third is the third color, right? Like red, green, blue. So in that case, you just have to select one character from each section. Okay. And then if we have the last one will be, I don't know, pink light maybe. A 5967B, right? All right. So we got our color setup. The next is font, right? So let's go to the Google font. So first one is Oswald. Look at here, Oswald, right? So the number one is Oswald. What is number one? So that is a heading section text, right? And number two is also Oswald. So two is here. That is heading two. And Montserrat is the three, right? Third one. So this is paragraph Montserrat. So what I will do, I'm going to add Montserrat, right? Montserrat, let's see, regular. Montserrat is all regular, right? The Oswald is bold. Oswald bold. All Oswald is bold, right? Fine. So let's do that. So Montserrat is used for paragraph or any other text, right? And when you have heading section or navbar text, that is Oswald. Okay. So let me remove this from here. I'm just going to clear out, right? Remove all, and then add the new one. Oswald, right? So this one, I'm just going to click. Where is that? Let's see. Get font. Fine. It is added to my cart. Go back here, and I will select find the Montserrat. MON Montserrat. This one. Okay. And get the font, right? Click on this or here, and let me expand this, right? I can see clearly. I just need import. So on the top, we can add it here, or maybe just first line, right? Should be better, yeah. So look at here, the font family Montserrat, which we're going to use for our paragraph. So what I will do, I'm going to make everything Montserrat by default. So let's do that. Body, right? Font family will be Montserrat. And font weight, I'm going to make regular. I think, I don't know what is that, 400. Let's check. So Montserrat, 100 to 900. So I believe 400 will be the regular one. 100 to 900, yeah. So, and Oswald is 700, right? Oswald is 700. That is the bold one. Fine. So let's continue. So we're done with our font, right? Not done, but at least we have now. So we just need to figure out one more thing that will be font family for Oswald. Where is that here? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in the root, right? Like Oswald, like that. And take out font family. We're going to use this letter, right? Good. And the font weight will be 900. Font weight will be not 9 but 800, right? Sorry, 700. Look at here, 200 to 700. That is in Oswald. 700 is the bold. Okay. In here, 100, 200, 300, 400. Most likely 400 is the regular font. So in body, all the font weight will be regular 400, right? So we're done with the font family. Now let's go back and check the size now. One is 18 pixel. Let's see. Third one is 24, right? So what is third? The paragraph. That is 24 pixel. And the regular is 18, right? So 5 is 18. What is 5? Here. That is 18. So this paragraph is little big, right? And this one is 18. This one is 24 pixel. Or no, sorry guys. That's the button, okay? Yeah, button is the 24 pixel. The rest is 18 pixel, right? 6. Let's look at the 6. So that is 36, 30 pixel, 36 pixel, and 21 pixel. 18 pixel, 7, right? Where is 7? Here is 18 pixel. This combination, right, is between basically like 21 and 7 pixel. Okay, so we will later when we start styling, right, we're gonna look at this font size and implement that one. Okay, so we're done. We have the back colors. We have the font available, right? So the next step is start working on the navbar, right? So let's continue. Here I'm gonna see how many sections we have, right? Navbar 1, 2, 3. This is the 4 and 5 section. Okay, so you can add like header, right, for navbar, and then section. Let's add section. Call it class of hero, and then you can 3, 4, 5, right? Maybe we can make this footer. Okay, last one is footer, right? Okay, so header, then we have hero section, then we have, let's call it main section. So header, hero, that's the I don't know what is that, main, right? Main one, let's call it main one, and the main two, right? Main two, okay. That is 5, say 6, 7, but 6, 7 will go inside the main two, right? And then we have the footer section. All right, so we have all the section available. We're gonna work on the header. In the header, right? See, everything, all the text is aligned perfectly here. Look at, there is just some gap on the left side and right side. So but when we see something like that, we always, okay, we're gonna need one container to center our content. So let's add a container, right? Max width, let's give a width, not max, but the width of how much? 1200 pixel. That is, sorry guys, we need to make 80% first. Width will be in percent, okay? Responsive, right? Percent, 80% of any device, right? Small device basically, okay? And then in the max width, we make 1200 pixel maximum width. So now our container is fixed size of 1200 or 80%. 80% when the screen is less than 1200. Screen is less than 1200, then it will be 80%. But the screen is large, right? Then maximum size of our container is 1200 pixel. That's it. Now you center this with using margin. So top and bottom 0, left and right, auto, right? That's how you center. Now you can use this container anywhere, right? In each section, you're going to use it. So in the header, div, and I'm going to call that container, right? T-A-I-C-O-N-T-A-I-N-E-R, container, okay? Now, inside this container, I'm going to have H1 TRL, right? That is the, this, what you call that? Logo, okay? Then I'm going to have a UL, LI, A tag, right? Like that. So it's the home, and about, contact, sign in, sign up, right? So home, about, contact, sign in, sign up. About, contact, sign in, sign up. Done. So yeah, so we got everything almost done right here. Now it's time to style it. The header section, look at this header section with background color, right? So we will go back and select here. What we will do is just write header, right? Header, like that. Comment this out so we know this is the header CSS. So I just select the name, right? I don't have class name in the header. I'll just select the name, background color, and that will be the first one, right? So variable primary, dark one, this one, fine. And then the color, you can make it white, you can do that, but remember we have a tag, right? So that will not change. So let's go live view, right, and check that. See, it looks something like this. So header, now one more thing, right? See, this container is just used for centering our content, okay? Then inside container I have heading 1 and ul, right? Two children, but I need to make this left and this one on the right side, right? So what I will do, I'm just going to create one box called nav. You can use div, right, also, but this is a navigation bar, so let's make it nav. And I'm going to call this here nav and give a display flex, like that, and align item center and justify content space between. See, they move from each other, right? Justify is vertical and align is horizontal. So horizontally they are centered, but vertically all the space is in between, right? Done. Next we have ul. It has all that list item. Again, display flex, save, like that. So there is not enough space, that's why you don't see the space between, right? But when you move this, there is a space between already, so the space will be automatically calculate, okay? Depends on the space, I mean depends on the what do you call that, area, right, of the screen. So again, you can make it align item center, like that, for the child of the list. You know, in the list, right, the list in the ul, you can make list style to none to remove the bullet point, okay? Now all that is a tag, so you just select a from the, let's do one thing, right? Let's say nav a text decoration will be none. We remove that underline and the color will be white, right? And then we're gonna have font size. How much is that? 18 pixel. Okay. So what I will do, right? I'm gonna I think there is a big change here. Let me just remove to 100% only, so it looks something like that. In the ul, when you have display, right, add a gap always of maybe 16 pixel, so there is a gap between each item, right? Or around 20 also. Okay. Now what we can do is in the a tag, text transform, let's make it all uppercase, right? Uppercase. So most of the time you will be doing same thing, right? All what I'm doing here, okay? You know, what you need to understand is how you making this using flexbox, right? How you align it using flexbox. To display flex, you always look for the container, the parent element, and then display flex. You add gap, align item center. You know, these are the few properties what we learn in the flexbox. You should be always using, right? And the only thing is this sign off has a background. I mean, with kind of button, right? So that is what we have to work on. Okay, even this one, right? This is I think this has some different I don't know if that is the font size or something. Let me check, right? The one Oswald bold. Yeah, so everything is one, right? So all they are Oswald bold. Okay, so let's do one thing here in a tag font family. I will say variable dash dash Oswald. Okay, and that is fine, right? That will be Oswald, but in H1 now. So what I will do, I'm gonna say nav H1 font family variable dash dash Oswald. Okay, and if you save, let's check now. This one here, it converted now into this form. Fine. We can even in the header, right? We can add some padding. Okay, let's give padding top and bottom around 8 pixel. Left and right is 0. No need. Good. Yeah, so that's fine, right? Now, if you want, you can increase the font size here. Font size, make it 24 pixel. Let's see what happens. Did that change? So around 36 pixel. Yes, that's okay. So the button, right? How we can select that? I mean, there is a different way, but easy way is by just giving class name to this a tag, or maybe give it to the list item right here. Nav underscore btn. Okay, so dot nav underscore btn background color variable dash dash. I need this, right? So it looks something like this. Give a padding. Now we know how to create a button, right? Padding top and bottom around 6 pixel, left and right around 12 pixel, just a small button. Okay, and border radius, right, of 33 pixel to make it round. Okay, like that. So now you see, I mean, we achieve almost, right, what we need from our style. Good to go, guys. It looks something like this. If you want more gap between this, right, between each item, so let's go back here. Flex children 20 pixel. Let's make it 30 pixel. Check now. I think that is okay, right? Okay, fine. So let's. What if I make 50? I don't know if I don't see changes. Yeah, there is space out. All right, guys. So we're done. In the is let's say in the small device, right? You don't want to display that list. Okay, so now in the small device here, right? So what we can do is let's say the UL, right? That is a UL. Normally UL will be let's call it display hidden, right? So normally what gonna happen right here, UL will be display hidden. Okay, and because we have flex here, that's why you see all that, right? But let's go back and comment this out. Display non, okay, not hidden but non, right? So it's gone. Okay, so that's the in the mobile device you don't have that. but you can add something, right? Some kind of icon here. So just below this, I mean, we have a nav bar, right? We have a nav bar. That is the flex and all that. So just below here, let's add a div, right? One div, and we're gonna get one icon. Okay, so the icon we can use is let's say uh, icon, right? Some kind of icons, font awesome, something like that. Okay, so what I will do, I'm just gonna look for a CDN link, for font awesome. With this is 6.5. Yeah, this is the latest one. I'll just copy this, right? Copy this, copy the link tag, copy URL, right? So copy that URL and place it in the head section somewhere here. Oh, not the URL, right? Link. Just copy the link, okay, and place it here. So it comes with the link and everything. Once we have this one, right, we will be able to apply the font awesome. Okay, so font awesome, right? So just go back here somewhere and then try to search for hamburger menu. Just search, right, something like this. So pro you will be not able to use, right? That's the paid one. Free one you can just open that. You're gonna get here, right? So that is the HTML. Let's copy this. Inside our div tag here, we're gonna put, okay, class name icon, right? Or we can just apply the straight icon. No need to do anything to the div, right? Uh, just add the class. There is already class. We can call it icon, and we're gonna apply that. I mean, we're gonna select, and if we have to make large or something, right? Even we have to make it hidden, So let's go back. Check our. So you see that icon now, right? You can see that icon there. Okay, look at that. So in the large device, we need to hide, right? So this is the point here because we are developing for the mobile first. So what we have to do is, you know, display none. So let's call it dot icon, right? I mean, we will hide that later, right? So yeah. So let's do one thing. Now we're gonna add media query here. Add the rate media, okay, and mean width. Remember 700, right? If we go above 700, so 700 pixel, we gonna call this, right? See, so above 700, we can receive this now. So that's how you add the media query, right? You have to add media and the mean width 700. There is max width. The max width when you go from desktop to mobile, that is max width. The minimum width is 700. So when I cross minimum width, then this style will take effect, and that is what you see here, right? but I need to hide now this icon. So what I will do, I'm just gonna again just below this, I will select that icon CSS and make a display none. Right? Display none. Okay, so 700. I have to cross 700. Okay, it did not hide. Right? Why not? Let me refresh. Icon. I don't know why. That's the class name, right? Let me check quickly here. Icon. Yeah. So class is icon or right. What I will do is not. I'm just gonna remove that and select here class icon. Let's call it nav icon, right? Icon, and here just the icon. Okay. So this whole div I'm gonna hide, right? Nav icon. So dot nav underscore icon and make a display to none, right? Now you can see it's gone. It will appear in a small device, but soon you cross 700, you're gonna see these things, but you're not gonna see that icon, right? Also, we can select that icon here somewhere. The media query, you can keep it in the last, okay? Each section, right? Just say dot icon and font size. I will make increase little bit, okay? Font size, let's make it around 26 pixel. Just give it little, like big, fat. Looks good. So we are working from our mobile. I mean, later when we start learning JavaScript, you're going to click this and then you want to display that list, like scroll down all that navigation items just below here in the box, right? So when you click event and then the new box will just be showing right below that with all that list item. Same list item, you just have to put in the different box. But for now, we'll just keep it up to here. It looks nice. So yeah, so we're done with the we finished, right? That's the navbar media query. So when we working with the mobile, right, mobile first approach, we have to apply min width top to bottom, okay, like minimum width. So from 700, right? Here in our case, min width is 700. Anything above 700, this style will take it. Okay? Fine. So let's look at the next section. What is the next part now? This one, right? So I'll let's quickly add few things and then we're gonna stop for today. It is done. Here, hero section. So I'm gonna need container always, right? And you're gonna have heading one. Responsive layout don't have to be a struggle, right? And remember, this don't have to be a struggle is with a different color, right? So that means we have to this h1, okay? In that situation, we use span inline element span tag, right? So like span tag, okay, and wrap the text inside the span You can select span letter, right, and give the color. Okay, just select the span tag and give a different color to this text. That's how we, like in the middle of the content, right? If you have to make some different style, always use the span box so that you can select this part only and give a different color or any style, right? Fine. So one more thing I will tell you. Okay, this is on the left side, right? And this is on the right side. Right side has two items. So what we have to do is we're gonna need the container, right, to make it flex so that this will be on the left side and the other one will be on the right side. So let's do that one. Div, this is the container here, right? So let's call class name row. That is my container. Display flex. So this is on the left side. I need something on the right side. It's gonna have like a paragraph, lorem maybe 20, and then there is a button, right? Button that is I want to learn. Good. So yeah, I mean that is all right. Let's see here. I think both will be same size, so fine. So let's give this some kind of class name, right? So this we can let's make it call. Okay, and this will be also call, right? Div class call. Fine. So we got all the text ready to go. Look at here. Now we have to style, right? So we're gonna make this like mobile first, like this, something similar to this. Okay, and then when we reach the above 700 in this situation, we're gonna make a different design. Okay, guys, so let's stop here. We're gonna continue tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow.